Alright, back. It has been a while since I've been here doing Battlebots Annihilation. We are at Heat G now. I skipped Heat E and F because they they were kind of basement fights, so I'm gonna put them on the basement stash. But yeah, our first fight is Floaty Boy versus Daisy Cutter right now, and Floaty Boy has already flipped Daisy Cutter, which means this has already been a better fight than I anticipated. Floaty Boy flipping Daisy Cutter over. Daisy Cutter just trying to ram into Floaty. Floaty had that better weapon of his. Daisy Cutter almost got flipped over again, but right side up instead of upside down. There's a good shot by Floaty. Daisy Cutter just trying to flip over Floaty Boy or something to give it the edge it needs, but you can't really do that since it's just a shitty bird. Floaty Boy still getting good shots in. Daisy Cutter almost got him that time. Floaty Boy still getting more impressive shots on Daisy Cutter. Daisy Cutter now kind of getting cornered by Floaty Boy. Floaty Boy with that undercutter just always managing to get under Daisy Cutter. So far, it's been working to perfection. Floaty Boy constantly on the attack on Daisy. I think Daisy Cutter is missing a wheel. On its smoking now. That'll be big with 35 seconds left to go. More smoke, some teeth fell off of Daisy Cutter. And it gets flipped again. And a big shot by Floaty Boy. Sent Daisy. Ooh, there was a big exchange there. Both bots were flipped in that exchange, but I think Floaty Boy took the worst of that one, which is probably the only one out of 20 we'll ever see, and the winner by unanimous decision is Floaty Boy. Alright, up next we got Jester versus Rotator. Jester, the good hammer shot on Rotator. Rotator getting under Jester now. Jester just trying to scoop Rotator up, and there it gets a good scoop, but doesn't really get anything with the hammer. Rotator. Jester has a good plan with its hammer, though. It's kind of has it at the angle where it can kind of clamp onto Rotator with the hammer. But Rotator managing to get under Jester right. Good driving here by both bots. Jester now on the attack, trying to get something going with the hammer. Almost did. He's got some good rally shots on him, but Rotator's still on the attack here. He's been on the offense for the majority of the fight, but Jester is still using the defensive approach, but right now it looks like it's working since it has a hold of one of Rotator's spinners, the top spinner to be exact. Jester still on Rotator, going after it. And once again, it clamps down on that top spinner. Good control by Jester. Rotator getting under Jester again. Jester pointing at Rotator. Now it's got another good clamp on him, and getting some more good shots in. Rotator, while it has been has had good shots on Jester, Jester has had a lot big moments in this fight. It's just been wailing on. Oh, well, that happened. Okay. Well, that happened, I guess. But now the restart. Round 2 in this battle. Both bots definitely seem like they've had a good round 1. But I think both bots also think that they have some ground to cover. Rotator starting off really strong, flipping Jester over, getting to the backside. Now Jester pointing the front end at Rotator. Rotator getting the discs aimed up at Jester. There's a good shove by Jester, but it looks like he lost some of the forts in that exchange. That'll be something to watch moving forward. Jester once again tipped over. Jester kind of can't get under Rotator as much as it could without that fort. It seems to be kind of hindering it. It's not that it can't get under, it's because that part fork is blocked, so it kind of just like keeps Rotator in place instead of having it ride the wedge. Oh, well, there it goes. Jester getting under Rotator and flipping it. And there it goes. It starts to put Rotator on balance, but Rotator recovers. Jester now clamping down on that bottom spinner, but gets flipped in the process, but not really by what Rotator did. Now some good moments by Jester there, putting on a good show for the crew. Another good shot by Rotator. Both bots have been slugging it out so far. Only about a minute left in this fight for these two to play. Oh, and we crash, so we get a round 3. Alright, let's see if these guys can actually finish a fight. Jester starts off really strong there, getting a good chomp on Rotator. You can see a little puncture there on the top armor of Rotator. Smarts, but you can see wedge damage on Jester by Rotator. Rotator's done that the past 3 rounds. That's definitely something the judges might see. But here comes Jester with a good clamp by the hammer. It hasn't really tried to be a hammer. Jester has more so tried to be controlling in this fight, but oh my god, the RA2 Havoc glitch kinda makes both bots rethink their strategy, I guess. Jester, once again, on top of Rotator, keeping it in the clamper. Oh, whoa. I think the hammer is stuck in Rotator. What the hell is happening? Okay then. I have no words for what just happened. I think that benefited Jester. Oh, there's a good shot by Rotator. Rotator keeping its spinners right in front of Jester, but Jester just trying its best to get to the sides and back where it knows Rotator is most vulnerable. There's another Havoc glitch that fucks this entire fight up. What is going on in round 3 here? I swear to God, this is going to be the round that ends the fight, and we're going to have the freaking Havoc glitches in the final round. I swear to God. There's another mini Havoc glitch if you didn't notice. Now Jester on the attack. Will it get Havoc glitched? Let's find out. No, it doesn't. It gets saved from the RA2 gods. And then it bites on Rotator's bottom disc and almost oodles it. That was a good move by Jester there. Definitely looking to gain some points in the final minute of this round, as long as we don't have a stupid Havoc glitch. Ooh, Jester kind of claps Rotator there. Ooh, another good shot by the hammer. Jester kind of deciding to go all out in this with only 30 left to go in this fight. Rotator getting under Jester again. Jester swinging the hammer. Jester once again under Rotator. And having Rotator go out of control. A 10 seconds left in this fight. It's time to announce the decision, which was split. Judge Civilian scored the battle for Jester. Judge Green Square scored the battle for Rotator. And Judge Porinog scored the battle for Jester. So Jester gets a 1 point on the board, which, I mean, yeah, isn't much. So, yeah. Now it is time for Black Dragon and Weewoo to battle here. The Dangers of Bugglebot Multibot versus the Brazilian Dragon. Black Dragon starts the match by getting flipped over, but Woo also gets flipped. That puts Wee in an interesting situation. Wait, is Black Dragon... Huh. Wait a minute. I was gonna say, if Black Dragon wasn't mobile, that would have been the biggest win in Wee Woo's career. At least in Annihilation. Black Dragon once again going after Wee. Gotta make sure that Wee does not save Woo. Woo is much lower than Wee, and is notoriously known for being a hindrance. If you've ever watched Robot Fantasy League, Green's Robot Fantasy League series. Sets Woo, no not Woo, sets Wee on smoke. Wee's gotta be careful. Now, if Black Dragon does control board Wee, it needs to control board Woo as well, or else it'll only get 4 points. But the Havoc glitch does not Uda Woo. I mean Wee. Jesus Christ. You guys are literally a hindrance to me remembering stuff. But what is happening? Someone tell me what's happening. Black Dragon doing something. All bots pirouetting. They're trying to be local gymnasts in the next... I don't know, what's a gymnast competition? So, someone want to hit me up in the comments and tell me a gymnast competition and what they're called? Are they just called, like, gymnast competition? What? Okay, that's not an Uda. We trying to save Woo now, but Black Dragon takes a wheel off of Wee, and this is probably Black Dragon's fight. And, Havoc. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so per the rules, it technically does mean that Wee Woo was incapacitated before the glitch happened. So in this case, we're actually going to give Black Dragon 4 points, because on average they got 4 points. 5 for Control Boon and Wee, and 3 for the incapacitation on Woo. So we go to 5 points, and we go to the next battle, which is Tombstone versus Gemini. And now it's time for the triple horizontal fight. 3 horizontal spinners. This is a double horizontal fight wasn't crazy enough. Gemini starting off well, popping up Tombstone on its back. That's definitely where Tombstone's most vulnerable, as if they get the momentum right, they can pop Tombstone up on its back and it can be left stranded. But I think Tombstone has recovered nicely as it's ripped a spinner off of the Black Gemini. And right now the Red Gemini is kind of just dazed and confused. I think they're trying to go in with the wedge. Now Black Gemini has Tombstone popped up. This is good control by Gemini. Good teamwork by the Gemini team. Ooh, a big shot on Gemini, which causes the black one to smoke. What just happened? The red Gemini just used the black Gemini as a meat shield. What the hell just happened? And I think Tombstone wants to get at red Gemini for that, because that was not very sportsmanlike. Right now, both Geminis are battered and bruised. Black Gemini doesn't even have its spinner. Red Gemini has it, but is on control board. Black Gemini got control board. Now, how about red? What's red at? It's still on yellow. Now it's got Tombstone popped up. Now it's on red. Red Gemini's on red control board. Can it save itself? No, it can't. 5 points for the legendary Tombstone. And now we get on to the main event, which is the Apprentice versus Gigabyte. Both horizontal spinners, Apprentice still undefeated, so it wants to keep that streak up. Gigabyte, I think, is 2-2 right now. And a good shot by Apprentice to start the match. Apprentice aiming at large horizontal spinner at Gigabyte, wanting to get a couple shots in. Gigabyte already taken some massive control board damage. Oh, and now it's on alert. Gigabyte getting some big damage on itself. Apprentice, big shot by Apprentice, but a Havoc glitch comes and takes Apprentice upside down. Now, we do continue the fight unless the outcome is differed, so since the Apprentice is not incapacitated in any way, shape, or form, the fight will continue, but this could go in Gigabyte's favor now, because the Apprentice kind of seems like it has a lot less mobility upside down. It is invertible, but it looks like the spinner kind of blocks some of the mobility for Apprentice. But is Gigabyte lost one tooth? I don't know where that happened, but Gigabyte looks so battered and bruised, I don't think it's even gonna matter. Can Gigabyte get something going? No, it didn't get something going there. And there it goes. The Apprentice with a big knockout there.